Hi Virgo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're doing the monthly readings as well. So checking in on your energy throughout October. All right, make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate all of your support. You're more than welcome to leave comments and let me know if there's any specific topics you would like me to look at as well. I'd be more than happy to take that on board. But today we are looking with the Mystic Dreams Oracle, starting off with that one. I also have here the Career and Money Oracle, as well as the Mystic Red Rose Love Oracle. And then clarifying everything today with the Primitive Lenormand. All right, so getting into it for you, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what is going on for our Virgos? Most important things for Virgo to be aware of throughout October 2025. This year is going so quickly, Virgo. What's going on for our Virgos throughout October 2025? Oh, we had this same card for Leo. This is the Golden Touch card coming through. Everything you touch turns to gold this month, Virgo. Strategy, new career, and wealth. All right. So for some of you, you're kind of making plans and really working out exactly, if I touch this and then I touch that, then everything's going to work out in my favor and da da da. So it feels like everything's sort of, but I'm getting a lot of planning, a lot of strategy coming through for you. You're really sort of planning it through, planning what's going to make you the most amount of money, things like that. It's like you're weighing up your options and planning. If I do this and then I get a promotion and then do that and then then I'll be exactly where I want to be. So it feels like you're strategizing deeply here. It's like you're 3D chess. You're a couple of moves ahead of where you currently are, or where, because I do feel for some of you, there is this, it does say new career. I do definitely feel as though some of you are getting a new job this month as well. But we'll have a look and see what comes out as we go. Okay, Virgo. What is going on for our Virgos throughout October? Most important messages for Virgo in October 2025. Yeah, steady as she goes, and you will get there. We see the anchor coming through first for you. So a lot of you do kind of feel stuck at the minute. Starting the month off here in October, it does feel as though you're kind of feeling a little bit stuck. But what's actually happening here is you're not actually stuck, Virgo. It's kind of this safe port, while the storm dies down, to make sure the waters are safe to enter and move forward through. So even if things haven't really been moving much for you recently, I do feel as though it's kind of like it's a safety zone, like making sure that you're safe and secure, and you can rely on yourself, and rely on these things to start to move forward again when you're ready. So it's not necessarily that you're stuck, it's that you're kind of, it kind of feels like some of you, that's part of the strategy, to hold back and until you're ready to go, kind of thing. To, you're actually holding back until you get the exact right thing for yourself, and then you'll sort of jump onto that straight away. We do see the fish coming through straight away there too. So there is a lot of treasure and abundance coming through for you this month. Once again, that is the card of wealth. So we're seeing straight away double messages of wealth coming through for you this month. So once again, I am getting that, you're not stuck. You're actually exactly where you need to be right now, waiting for that storm to die off. The remnants of September, getting rid of all that energy so that we can sort of move into the new energy here and start taking meetings and things like that, because we do have the garden coming through here as well, which it does feel very much like, sort of, especially with the fish there, this could be, part of the strategy, part of the strategizing, the, having financial meetings and planning, planning what your finances are doing and where they're going and where you're investing and all that sort of stuff. But also, job interviews come through with that garden card. It's about meeting. It's about meeting the right people and networking, going to the right events and networking with the right people so that you're exactly where you want to be in order to, start that new career. And then you're getting all these opportunities sort of thing so that you're going to take the most abundant opportunities rather than just taking any old opportunity. It's kind of like you're waiting for that right opportunity here. So that's part of the strategy is maybe you're shopping around a little bit as well and doing multiple job interviews until you can find the one that's the right fit for you. You're networking and seeing, which one's going to work out, the most abundant for me longer term here. But what's the best strategy to make here? Is it job A? Is it job B? Is it, the promotion? Is it this? Is it that? You're really sort of attending lots of meetings and finessing this stuff as well. So really, really put your best foot forward this month when it does come to any meetings that are occurring, whether they're casual or otherwise, because there's a lot of opportunities that may come from some of these meetings. So just be very aware to put on a good front to any meetings that you're attending, any events that you're attending this month. It's all about networking and getting the most out of that for yourself here, Virgo. So we'll look specifically at career and money for you. Okay, Virgo, what's going on with career and money for Virgo in October? What does Virgo need to know in regards to career and money for October 2025? Okay, Virgo. There's that 3D chess. I love it when things confirm the messages I've already sort of said. We have the chess card coming out for you. Money strategy, wise spending, playing the long game. Career-wise, you're thinking it through. You're taking leadership. It's very... it says the word military there. Military careers come through there as well. But it's not so much military careers. It's more you're being very militant about the way that you're, thinking it through. And really weighing up your options here. You are being very regimented and militant about, what's the best for me and what fits my structure and whatnot as well. So, that's probably, it's that strategy. Once again, you're being a strategist this month. We do see the moon coming through as well, Virgo. So that says fleeting funds, unknown source, being guided. And it talks about careers like moonlighting, odd jobs, night shifts, and part-time work as well. So for some of you, there is some stuff in between, while it's kind of like while I'm, strategizing and working out my plan, I might pick up a couple of odd jobs here. I might just sort of moonlight as this and do that for a little while here. But I'm being guided along the path. So I'm being guided to do that and pick this up because it's for you. I feel like that's part of the strategy. It's networking. It's you're meeting the people that you need to meet so that when you are ready to jump into that new career that you're after here and the wealth and the abundance that you're truly after here, you're really trusting your instincts and you've already met all the contacts that you need to have kind of thing, even if you don't know it as you meet them. You really, really networking strongly this month, Virgo, and trusting your instincts. Trust those gut instincts this month. You are being guided to do this and to strategize. And there's a very strong instinctual, like, well, I know that if I move here, that they're going to take my queen. So hang on, I just feel the instinct that if I go over here, that's a bit safer for me. So, really trusting those instincts this month as well. All right. Virgo, looking at love and romance for you. Love and romance throughout October for our Virgos. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know in regards to love and romance for October 2025? Okay, definitely moving past something here. The first two cards are more connected to the past here. We do have the camera. So straight away, we're seeing the past come through there because that's about reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, and perception. So some of you are sort of looking back at the past a little bit this month when it comes to love and romance, and trying to really, reminiscing about the good times, and really wanting to make new memories that are to kind of overpower those past memories a little bit there. We do see the mirror energy coming through as well. So um, mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. So definitely maybe needing to do a little bit of shadow work this month as well. The shadow work video will be out next week for the full moon, so definitely keep an eye out for that one, Virgo. But that's what this reminiscing is all about. Is it's not about just looking back at the past and wishing I had this and wishing that didn't happen, and wishing I could change something that I can't change. It's about how do I learn from this? What about my perception of those things needs to change so that I can make better memories in the future, make things that, are going to guide me a lot further in the future. And then we do see you ascending. All right. Learning and expansion, transcending the past, preparing for new phases and unions. Okay. So you're definitely moving on this month when it comes to love and romance. For some of you, this is a specific issue, like a specific person that you are reminiscing a little bit about here, a specific relationship or a specific moment in a relationship for some of you. But you're learning and expanding and moving past it this month, and preparing for, new journeys, and taking flight into new spaces of love for yourself, regardless of whether you're with somebody or not. Any extra clarity for Virgo when it comes to love and romance? Any other messages for Virgo for love and romance throughout October, please? Learning, just resting on it and following your, instincts, having faith that better is coming. We have the book here, so you're definitely learning. You're definitely learning about, where I've been, where I've gone, what my story looks like so far, but where do I want that story to go next? Focus on the next chapter rather than the story that's already been told here. So I'm learning and I'm educating myself how to, find better options in the future for myself. So definitely, a learning energy for you when it comes to love this month. We do also see the bed. We all know the things that happen in the bedroom, right? So there may be a fair bit of physical stuff going on for you this month as well, Virgo. But majority of you, that's just kind of talking about, just resting and getting the rest that you need, and resting your soul, resting your mind, and just taking the time you need to go through this stuff, and learn what you need to learn so that you can ascend to the next level. You don't always have to be, rushing into things, Virgo, that it's okay to just stop and rest and chill, and just enjoy some peace time for yourself. I do feel here too that with those two cards, it is important for a couple of you to, rest your physical body as well. Your body needs some rest. You've been overworking yourself on a physical level. Okay, I'm picking that up for a couple of you there as well. We do see the cross coming through, and the reason that you need that physical rest is because you've just had too many responsibilities on your shoulders. It's been, taking too much burdens onto your own shoulders here, and feeling responsible for too many other people. Virgo, I'm picking up on someone looking after family members, and feeling responsible for taking care of family members here. And it's just, you just need to rest yourself and recuperate a little bit this month on the love sort of front. And destiny will come calling when it's ready. It's kind of that energy of, just resting and allowing the energy to catch up with you, and catch up with reality a little bit, and having faith that everything will fall into place when it will, when it's supposed to. Have faith that, there is love coming for you there, Virgo, regardless of whether you've got someone in your life or not. Having that faith and trust, that, there is a higher purpose at play here, and everything will sort of fall into place for you how you need it to. Okay, anything else that Virgo needs to be aware of for October 2025? Any other important messages for Virgo throughout October? Virgo energy, October, please. Once again, it's just wanting to really talk about that again. The Earth signs this month, it seems a bit like, not really doing anything huge and dramatic this month. So it's kind of that no news is good news kind of vibe. We see the Tower coming through first. That's similar to that rest energy, in the sense of, it's okay to just take some time to yourself and just rest and recuperate and build up your strength and fortitude. And but it also does talk about, like we spoke about with the chess energy there, the militant energy, the very formulated strategy. The Tower is a very regimented energy, so you're really relying on structure and tradition of structure, for yourself this month. It does seem to really help you out there. We do see the whip coming through. There may be a few little arguments this month, but it's more like conflict within your own self. Once again, that feels like that reminiscing, that mirroring kind of energy that we saw there, where you're caught between, just conflicted a little bit here about, looking back at the past, and then, how do I use that to actually move forward and get through that conflict within my own self. Some of you may be sort of beating yourself up a little bit this month when it comes to, the memories. When they pop up, you may sort of beat yourself up a little bit, to be honest. So just be careful of that. But ultimately, we do see success for you this month. Okay, with the key, ultimately, we do see new opportunities opening up for you, and like we saw initially there, a lot of wealth, and you've got the golden touch ultimately this month, and that key is the golden touch. Once again, it's new opportunities opening up to you this month that, may not seem as huge as what they actually turn out to be, but it's part of the strategy. It's part of the, if I take 2 steps in that direction, then I'm going to start going this way, and then that way. It's the strategy. So taking those first couple of little steps that are getting you onto the right path, that suits the strategy that you wish to make here. So those opportunities are opening up for you this month. I do feel very clearly that some opportunities, definitely through people and as networking this month for you, Virgo. So be careful of arguments and getting into verbal arguments with people this month. Just hold back on that stuff, restrain a little bit if necessary. Because you really want the most to be able to make the most of those opportunities that are becoming available to you this month, because you really do have the golden touch. So go around and touch things. Uh, Whoa, I didn't realize how that sounded, Virgo, so chill. But that's what we've got for you this month. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Like I said, that shadow work video next week, so definitely keep an eye out for that one as well on the full moon. And I will see you all again soon.